Hello Virgo, welcome to your mid-June reading. Thank you for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Please excuse the fan noise in the background, guys. I'm really hot at the moment. You ladies will know what I'm talking about, so please excuse that, and I hope it's not too distracting for you, Virgo. From the Queen of the Moon Oracle, you've drawn the first in a series of waning gibbous moons, and it is the card of self-reflection. Self-reflection brings gains through possibly some short-term pain. It can be difficult to self-reflect, especially if it brings up things that we don't want to feel. Feelings of guilt, shame, anything like that. But I feel that you can't ignore the elephant in the room any longer, and there's a need to pause and reflect on decisions, choices that you've made in the past in order to gain this clarity. Now, around you, as the person that you're dealing with here or thinking about in mid-June, from Le Vampire is the card of resurrection. This is about reprise, recovery, and comeback. And you'll see all these cats around this girl in the picture here. It's kind of like having 9 lives, really. So I do feel it is a card of second chances. And what was possibly thought of in terms of dead or no longer in your life, coming back around, resurrection. There's a feeling around this of you having accepted your lot in life because possibly of things that have happened in the past, but I feel like there is the potential for a second chance here. And above this, as the overall energy of this reading from the Earth Magic Oracle, you have the card of the full moon, which is beautiful energy because it's about completion, endings. It's about really taking pleasure in knowing that whatever you've been working toward has reached its completion. It may have been a brief cycle or it may have been a longer cycle, yet regardless of the length of time, you've arrived at this stage. A cycle ending. So let yourself feel content and satisfied of this accomplishment. It's like when you take that deep breath and reach the point where your lungs are pleasantly full and your body is ready to release that breath. Like, it's almost like having a second chance at life, having a second chance at something that you thought was not available to you anymore. And as a result, there's this deep breath. So, and this feeling of contentment. So we'll see where this goes here, Virgo. I love the energy. I'm going to be using the Universal Waite deck for you. I have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Again, beautiful new beginning energy. Let's see where this goes. We'll cut these cards and we'll focus in on the energy of the person that you are dealing with or thinking about here, what they bring to the table. Let's have a look and see what their flaw is, how they are viewing you, how you are viewing them, the strengths of your relationship, the weaknesses, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock to that. Now, what is the outcome here for you two? Let's take a look. I'm going to use self-reflection and resurrection as the overall energy. Okay, currently they're in a time of assessment themselves. So I feel there's this energy around you both of reflecting about the past. Really at this kind of crossroads in life where you've already achieved, and I get the essence here that you've built up, you've planted seeds, and you've worked really hard to achieve success, but you're wondering what's next. What's next? What comes next? Do I keep going on the path that I'm going now, or do I diverge? So a period of taking some time out to assess whether they're on the right path, as are you. Very similar energy, Virgo. Now, what they bring to the table here, the Six of Cups in reverse. So it is about releasing the past. This may be an ex, someone that you've known for a long time here. Their flaw, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So with this one, it suggests that where there has been an offer made, there has been a rejection of that offer, or someone's ignoring it. I also feel that. Let's take a look and see how they're viewing you. Okay, the Ten of Cups. Interesting, because there was happiness here, or potential for happiness in this relationship. But I get that you've been perhaps wanting to contact them, or you may have been messaging them, but they don't seem to be answering. This Ace of Pentacles here, I feel, is you offering them this opportunity to have something real, something that could potentially be emotionally fulfilling and long lasting, but they're not taking it. I feel like there's something in the past here that's holding them back. Let's see how you're viewing them. The King of Wands in the reverse. So you're seeing them not take that lead. You're seeing them as someone who is, it's not exactly timidity, it's just a question of they don't seem to be taking any active role in bringing this back together. Now the strengths between you, the Nine of Swords in reverse. So for this one here, Virgo, if you were with this person, I feel like it would alleviate a lot of stress, anxiety, worry. I feel like there's some kind of action that was taken in the past where there now is perhaps some shame or guilt associated with that, but you're wanting to get past that, to move past that. I get healing energy. Healing energies around a past action. After you've done this self-reflection. Now the weakness between you is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I want to get another one on that. Let's see. Why is the weakness here? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune. I get kind of the ups and downs of destiny. It's like you're waiting for the right time for this to come back around again. Waiting for the right time. With that Two of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting that as ups and downs of life. I want to get another one actually on that Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. Okay, so this may be the person, Virgo. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I get that they are very indecisive. They're not able to make, they're not in a position right now where they're able to make a wise choice, a decision. A lot of toing and froing. Let's see what the potential is here. Now we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. The roadblock here is the Four of Swords. I get this as healing energies, and I feel that it's healing after having, this is either you, Virgo, or someone around you, not the same person as this King of Swords, a different individual, where you've had to reflect. You've had to reflect on your past actions, all the actions of this King of Pentacles. I feel that there is possibly a third party situation that was in the past, And I get that this King of Pentacles here, I get instability around this person and insecurity as well. They are likely to be unfaithful. So needing to heal from a relationship here where either you've been unfaithful or someone's been unfaithful to you. Virgo, let's have a look at the outcome. Okay, you have the Two of Cups, so there's love between you. There is love here. And there is the opportunity to achieve a successful reunion here. But I get it has a question to do with the timing down here and somebody needing to make a good judgment call. It also has to do with you healing from, I feel, a relationship with someone who has been very negative. They haven't treated you well and they have been quite a corrupt person. Corruption, they may have led you down a garden path here, and there's a need to be completely free of that situation and heal. So we'll see where this goes in part 2, Virgo. You know, I get really good energy around it. I do, but first I feel you have to get, during this process of self-reflection, get complete clarity of mind over this King of Pentacles, and then make a decision that is the correct decision about who you want to be with. Now, the other person also is in a time of assessing their life as well. So you both seem to be in very similar energies about where you currently stand. You're both looking at your progress so far and deciding what comes next. It's just this question here of will this person be open to resurrecting this? I get a comeback, I get reconciliation, completion of a cycle here and the beginning of a new one. So let's see, I'm going to pull out some clarifiers here. I'll be using the Witch's Tarot, and we'll see what we'll be talking about in the extended. Now, the extended version will be available on my Vimeo channel, and the link for that is below in the descriptions box. So if this is resonating, please join me there. I hope to see you. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading. Be going a lot more in depth here. So let's see. Let's see. I feel like I have the energy. Let's see. Clarify this reading. Let's start with the energy of the person that you are dealing with here. What they bring to the table when it comes to you. Their flaw. How they are viewing you. How you are viewing them. The strengths between you. The weakness. The potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock. And the outcome. Let's take a look. The Five of Pentacles. So they're feeling quite a lack in their life, like there's something missing. So they're in the process right now of reflecting on what it is that they're missing. Now, when it comes to what they bring to the table, when it comes to you, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. So it is about well, it's the opposite of the reflection. It's the period after the reflection. So I get it as after going through that hermit mode kind of energy of looking at your past choices, looking at becoming wiser, making wiser choices, and getting clarity over a past situation, deciding what needs to be let go of, and it's about some negative aspects of the past. We'll go into that further in part 2. Now, the flaw of this person, we have the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I do feel that the person that you're looking to possibly get back together with here, Virgo, is needing to pay attention to their gut instincts, but I don't feel that they are. They need to really spend some time, and I hope that they're doing that. I hope that they're spending some time really quieting their mind. I get stillness when I see the high priestess there. Stilling their mind, not distracting themselves with work or other activities, and really thinking about what they want, what's missing in their life, because I feel there's an opportunity here that they may be missing around you, Virgo. Let's see how they're viewing you. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. You know, it's interesting. It's like they know that there's happiness there, but they're not thinking about it in terms of putting in effort required to have that again. It's like they're accepting the loss of it without realizing that if they made a little bit of effort here, put some work into it, they could have this again. How you're viewing them, we have the Nine of Wands. So you're viewing them as someone who has a wall up, protection, is not wanting to communicate with you. I feel it has something to do with that past energy up here, an action that was taken, where now they're quite guarded when it comes to you, Virgo. Of course, this can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Now, the strengths between you, we have the Empress and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I do feel that you would bring about a lessening of fear, doubts, worries, because I get a lot of stability around this energy. Now, the weakness between you here is this King of Cups. I feel it's the same person as the King of Swords. They have to balance heart and mind, become very clear about what choice to make here. At present time, they don't seem to be able to do that, and we'll look into that further in part 2. Let's take a look at the potential. We have the Tower. The roadblock here is the Nine of Swords. So there was an event which caused this breakup in the past, and there's been a holding on to the painful elements that surrounded that. I also get a feeling here that this person is resistant somewhat to making changes, because they don't want to go through the stress again of making big changes in their life, like moving, dividing finances, changing jobs, changing towns, anything like that. So they're not feeling like they're ready for change at the present time. Now, you may not be feeling that either. Now, the outcome we have is the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So supporting each other, loving each other, beautiful energy. But at the present time, I get that there's something that needs to happen here in order to get this going. And it has something to do with this self-reflection that you both have to do before you can move on to this successful completion. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I hope that you join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, Virgo. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. That email is also in the box below. Wishing you the best here, Virgo, and I'll be announcing the winner of that tarot deck giveaway that I had there in the earlier June readings. And I'll be announcing that on July 1st, so look out for that. Bye for now, Virgo.